China provides neonatal equipment for hospital in Pakistan. The government of China has generously supported the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, or UNHCR, by donating crucial devices for mothers and children to the Polyclinic Hospital in Islamabad, one of the largest government hospitals in Pakistan. The contribution of 23 pieces of new equipment, including infant incubators and ultrasound machines, will help to provide neonatal intensive care services to approximately 1,000 Pakistani and refugee mothers and newborn babies a day. The government of China has been supporting the UNHCR's efforts to assist refugees and host communities in countries in Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. China is a Shining World Leadership Award for Wise Governance recipient and a laureate of 6 Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion and Shining World Leadership Awards for Protection, Environmental Protection, Wildlife Protection, and Compassionate Protection. Our appreciation, China and UNHCR, for your care of mothers and infants in Pakistan. May heaven smile upon your benevolent deeds.
Research finds climate change increasing forest fires in Australia. A study published by Australia's Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organisation, CSIRO, and the Australian Bureau of Meteorology concludes that global warming has caused a significant increase in forest burnt area and frequency of megafires. Compared to the period from 1988 to 2001, the average annual forest burned area in the country has increased 800% between 2002 to 2019. Furthermore, 9 out of the 11 fire years that burned an area of over 500,000 square kilometers have occurred since 2000. Alarmingly, the research highlights that the fire season has extended into the cool months of autumn and winter, while the nation's average temperature has increased by 1.4 degrees Celsius since 1910, with a rapid rise in extreme heat events. Many thanks, CSIRO and the Australian Bureau of Meteorology, for this eye-opening information. May all nations urgently implement a universal vegan mandate to cool down our planet, in God's awakening light.
United States engineers create camera the size of a coarse grain of salt. Researchers from Princeton University and the University of Washington have produced a camera that measures just 0.5 millimeter across, or about the size of a coarse grain of salt, and can produce pictures of comparable quality to a camera 500,000 times larger. The new device is made on a glass-like material called a metasurface and contains 1.6 million cylindrical posts to capture the light waves and convert them to an image. Designing the posts, each of which is a unique size, was done using specially developed artificial intelligence software, and the tiny device also contains the relevant signal processing algorithms to generate the images. The camera could help to advance medical examinations and treatment by being placed on small robots that can go inside the body. Way to go, Princeton University and the University of Washington engineers, on your major advancement. In the love of the divine, may your creation lead to the improved health of countless people.
Swiss company develops technology to break down nuclear waste in environment. Exoterra of Switzerland, in collaboration with the Ukrainian state-owned enterprise SSE Ecocenter, has developed a technology called Nuclear Separation Passive System, NSPS, that can decontaminate an environment that has been exposed to radioactive material. The system was tested on a 1-hectare piece of land in Chernobyl, Ukraine, and it was found that the radiation levels decreased by 37% in the soil and 47% in the air. It is estimated that the radiation in that particular area could be fully neutralized within just 5 years, something that through a natural decomposition process would ordinarily take 24,000 years. The NSPS works by using high-velocity particles, called positrons, to break the bonds between radioactive isotopes without releasing the radioactivity into the ground or air. Great news, Exoterra and SSE EcoCenter, on your amazing innovation to neutralize nuclear waste in the environment in nurturing celestial light. May the NSPS technology soon be deployed in all radioactively contaminated areas as we clean the planet with care.
United Arab Emirates grants pardon to inmates for national holiday. The President of the United Arab Emirates, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, recently ordered the release of 870 prisoners as part of the 50th National Day celebrations. The incarcerated individuals were chosen based on their good conduct observed during their sentence. They will also have their debts cleared to help them restart their lives and care for their families. Each year, the leaders of the nation free thousands of prisoners to show compassion during the country's festivals and holidays. The United Arab Emirates is a recipient of the Shining World Leadership Award for Good Governance and a laureate of Shining World Leadership Awards for Peace, Environment Protection, and Compassion. Such a merciful deed, Your Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, to grant forgiveness and a new life to your humble citizens. In the grace of Allah, may your actions help to inspire forgiveness in the hearts of all people as we look to the future together in harmony.
US-based multinational food company releases innovative plant-based cheese. Food giant General Mills recently unveiled a plain-flavored plant-based cream cheese made from vegan whey protein. It was launched through the company's Bold Culture brand in the United States, in partnership with Perfect Day, the firm that developed the vegan whey protein via fermentation with bacteria. The vegan cheese is then cultured using traditional cheese-making methods. Perfect Day co-founder and CEO Ryan Pindaya shared, "We're part of a new generation of leaders coming of age, armed with the world's best science, systemic thinking and compassion. Wonderful news, General Mills, Bold Culture and Perfect Day, for your replication of dairy proteins that protect animal persons. In the ever-benevolent guidance of the Providence, may our cow people friends soon be free from their lives of captivity and slavery as we shift our diets to compassionate alternatives."
2/3 of British citizens want government to end animal people testing. A recent poll carried out by YouGov for non-profit Cruelty Free International has revealed that 65% of British citizens want a binding plan enacted to cease animal people testing, and 66% want a set date for its complete cessation. A petition signed by over 85,000 people calls for an end to animal people experiments, and a debate on the subject was held in the UK Parliament, with much support for ending the cruel practice. Thank you, Cruelty Free International, for helping to highlight the British people's wish to protect the lives of our dear animal person friends. In the loving wisdom of heaven, may we move into a humane era in which we treat our fellow earthlings with love and respect.